And through the top, look at this, it's holding it all together with that cheese. Look how soft that is in there. Look at that. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today, cheese scones. No butter, we're skimping on the butter, but we're not. We're not putting butter in to make it, we're going to use milk, but we're going to slap the butter on when they're warm and out of the oven. Easy to make. In here, self-raising flour. In here, baking powder. Yes, someone's going to say, self-raising flour has baking powder in. It do. There you go. Want a little tad of salt in there. Give it a little stir through. Make sure your oven's on about 200 degrees. Nice steady recipe, this one. We want to be stirring in there some cheese. Save some cheese to go over the top. I want to put a little bit of cheese on the top of the scones. Give that a little stir through. Now for this kind of recipe, what works actually is a little bit of powdered mustard. Works really well in here. We're not going to put it in, but it does work very well. In there with our milk, and we start to bring it to, in fact we're going to chuck it all in, come on. If it's too wet, we add a bit more flour. Give it a little mix in. Now we don't overmix this, we just bring it in enough to make a dough. If it's too sticky, you add a little bit of flour. And obviously if it's too dry, add a little bit more milk, or you can add water. So just bring it in the best you can. And then we're going to get our hand in here and just bring it in. Nice and steady. What you don't want to do with this is over mix. Do not over mix scones. We want these things to rise. Okay, look, that's taken just about a minute to bring that together. Put it on your side. And all you're doing is just pushing it down to about 2.5 centimeters. Somewhere around about there. And that's possibly about that size. Make a decision which size cutter you want to use to actually cut out. Now what you can do is put a little bit of flour in a bowl and dip that in flour as you cut. Up to you. We got a tray that's lined, and all we're doing is taking that and we're putting them on there. Now, what you want to try and do is keep them a little bit close together. Now, not too close. We don't want them to actually join, but if they do, it doesn't matter. You just pull apart. But we're wanting these to rise, and what it's going to do is force it to rise. Okay, just bring that in together nice and gently. It doesn't matter if it's got cracks in. You got cracks in your scone, so what? So just keep doing it until you've used up your scone mix. We're going to have a small one here, look, well that doesn't matter. That's our taste tester. So let's just put that over there like that, just so we can make it roughly the same round shape as being cut. That will do, look. That goes on there. Fabulous. Okay, and we want to take a little bit of milk, and we're just going to brush the tops of these with a little bit of milk. Nice and straightforward. And then we want to be taking a little bit of cheese and put that on the top. Now don't go crackers, we don't want loads of melted cheese everywhere. We just want those brown crispiness of the cheese on the top. That's got it, I reckon. We're going to stick that in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. And that's it. Come on. Okay, and when you've got that absolutely fabulous cheesy baked smell, come on, get them out. Oh, look at those. Absolutely sensational. We got one stuck here, look. Oh, stuck with that cheese. Oof, that was hot. Okay, perfect. Hollow sound. Oh yeah. Right, just give them a little minute on there, and then we take them off and put them on a rack. We'll let them cool down. They look sensational. Oh, oh, they smell absolutely fabulous. They feel soft and fluffy. Let's get into them, come on. Come on, let's give this a cutting. Oh yeah, pull it apart. Come on. Look, look. Beautiful, beautiful scone. Come on there. Oh, we got a little bit of butter going on there, look. Come on, you know it makes sense. No butter in the scone, lovely cheesy top. Which bit do you eat first? Do you go for the bottom bit? Or do you go for the top that's got that cheese on? But don't forget, it's got cheese all the way through. So, come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And through the top, look at this, it's holding it all together with that cheese. Look how soft that is in there. Look at that. Hold the butter and slap the butter on there. They are fantastic cheese scones. Really, really fantastic. So easy to make, anybody can make this, look. You haven't had to stir butter through or anything, we've just added the milk. If you make it too wet, add a little bit more flour. If it's too dry, add a little bit more milk or water. Easy to make, fantastic fluffed up light scones. As easy as that. So delicious. No butter in there, butter on there. If you like what we're doing, don't forget to share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make these cheese scones. And if you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and we'll catch you in the next video. Fabulous.